Jay Wright and Villanova have a legitimate shot to repeat next. Getty Images San Antonio. Get used to seeing Villanova in the Final Four. Kansas, too. After a mostly unpredictable and NCAA tournament ended predictably, with the Wildcats cruising to their second title in 3 years, traditional powers should own the sport next year. Below is the Post's early top 10 to 1. Villanova. The likely return of Final Four mock Dante DiVincenzo and forwards Eric Paschal and Omari Spellman, in addition to the Wildcats' best recruiting class in years, gives Jay Wright another national championship contender, and one with more depth than his recent one possessed too. Kansas. Mississippi State transfer Malik Newman keyed the Jayhawks' run to the Final Four, and they will add 3 impact transfers next: point guard Charlie Moore, California, and twin forwards Dedrick and KJ Lawson of Memphis. Add 5-star recruits Quentin Grimes and Devin Dotson, the likely return of forwards Udoka Azubuike and Silvio D'Souza, along with explosive wing lad Gerald Vick, and Kansas will remain a powerhouse. 3. Duke. The Blue Devils will welcome yet another number 1 ranked recruiting class, a star-studded 4-man group led by the consensus top 3 high school prospects in the country, R.J. Barrett, Cam Reddish and Zion Williamson. They may have some veteran help, too, if freshman guards Gary Trent Jr. and Trevin Duval, neither of whom is a lock first-round pick, return to school. 4. Kentucky. A down year, by their standards at least, might not be the worst thing for the Wildcats. It could lead to expected one-and-done prospects such as Kevin Knox, Hamidou Diallo and P.J. Washington returning, and helping another top-flight recruiting class that includes McDonald's All-Americans Keldon Johnson and Emmanuel Quickly. 5. Auburn. The Tigers flamed out late in the year, but that came on the heels of a massive overachievement, considering projected starters Daniel Purifoy and Austin Wiley didn't play a second because of their involvement in the FBI probe into college basketball. Both should be eligible next year, joining a strong core that could include the Tigers' top 6 scorers from a year ago. 6. North Carolina. Roy Williams brings in a top 10 recruiting class led by Nasir Little, the MVP of the McDonald's All-American Game, to join returning starters Luke May, Kenny Williams and Cameron Johnson. Don't expect another early March exit for the Tar Heels. 7. Virginia. The Cavaliers will be on a mission next year, after suffering the first number 1 versus number 16 upset in NCAA tournament history to UMBC, and they have the pieces to finally reach the Final Four. The starting backcourt of Kyle Guy and Ty Jerome returns, and look for DeAndre Hunter to bust out after a strong freshman. 8. Gonzaga. Zach Norvell Jr. has breakout potential after averaging 12.7 points as a freshman. Josh Perkins provides leadership as a senior, and San Jose State transfer Brandon Clark is the kind of inside-out forward Mark Few has turned into a lethal weapon in pasts. 9. Nevada. The Wolfpack's run to the Sweet 16 was only a start. Leading scorers and rebounders Caleb Martin, Cody Martin and Jordan Caroline all could be back, and they will be joined by a new crop of transfers: Wagner guard Corey Henson, Bryant guard Nisre Zuzua, Portland guard Jazz Johnson and Omaha, Nebraska big man Treshawn Thurman. 10. Michigan State. Losing Miles Bridges and Jaren Jackson Jr. to the NBA hurts, but Big Ten assists leader Cassius Winston emerges as the team's alpha dog. High-quality recruits Marcus Bingham and Gabe Brown immediately help Nick Ward in the paint, and sophomore Joshua Langford takes a major leap.